Hello and welcome to the QTP interview questions.blogspot.in. This website contains the all important concepts in QTP. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can mention different test settings in QTP. So test settings is very important part of the QTP, and it contains different properties. So here I am going to visit all the sections in that test settings window one by one. So when you open the test settings from the file menu, you will find this window. So there are different sections like properties, run, resources, parameters, environment, web, recovery, and local system monitor. So in properties, it will contains the name, author, created in version, then created on date, and then the associated add-ins with the test, with this test. Then the next section is run settings. If you just click on run settings, you will find this section. So you can mention the data table iterations here. That is run one iteration only. Will just iterate run the QTP script just once. Run on all rows means that QTP script will be executed on all the rows, and you can also specify if you want to run from the particular specific rows. Then you can also mention when the error occurs, what we have to do. That is, you can mention whether you want to use the pop-up box or you want to proceed to the next step. Then you can also specify object synchronization timeout as well. That is default is 20 seconds. You can alter that object synchronization timeout as well. Then there are options to disable smart identification, and whether you want to save the image of the desktop when the error occurs. So generally you have to uncheck that, otherwise it will consume a lot of memory of your system. Then next section is resources setting. In this you can associate different function libraries. If you click on this green button, you can browse to the different library files, and then you can attach those library files to the QTP test. So all the functions in that files will be available for the QTP script. You can call them from the QTP. And then you can also mention whether which data table you want to use. You can either use default location that is under a test directory, or you can specify other location, that is other XLS file that you want to use. The next section is parameters section. You can use the parameters section to specify input and output parameters, and you can also access those parameters using a programmatic way. That is below code will access the parameters that are available. So you can use the test object, quick test application object, then not parameters definition. Then you can use the get parameters to get all the parameters available in the QTP test. And if you want to access particular parameter, you can use parameters.item saga, retrieve the specific parameter and its value. The next setting is very important, that is environment section. So here you can access either built-in variables, or you can also declare some user-defined variables. So built-in variables are like all the system variables, operating systems, then product, that is QTP's result directory, then test directory, or the system environmental variables. So you can get operating system information, etc. And you can also declare some built-in user-defined variables as well. You can just here in combo box you will find another option, user-defined. If you go there, you can specify or create your own variables. There are global variables that you can use all over your script. The next section is web settings, and web settings you can browser navigation time is there. That is default is 60 seconds. So that means the browser will wait for 60 seconds until the navigation ends. The next section is recovery settings. So here recoveries are used to associate different test recovery scenarios to your script. And if you click on the green button, you will be taken to the different you can navigate to particular QRS file, and then you can specify which recovery scenario you want to add to your test. You can also find the different recovery scenario properties as well here. That is trigger event, whatever the recovery operations are there, and what to do after the recovery happens. So all these things you can mention here. Also you want to activate, you can specify when you want to activate the recovery scenario, whether on error or on every statement. Generally we keep it on every statement. And the last section is in the test settings is local system monitor settings. The local system monitor settings is actually used to monitor your system's health. For example, if you want to find out how much memory is utilized by particular application, you can specify those parameters here in system counter. So I have mentioned one memory uses parameter for the application, that is flight4a.exe. So this is how you can monitor the system parameters as well. So all this is about test settings, so you can use these test settings to specify different parameters. This will decide how the test runs. So thank you. If you like this video, you can just thumbs up. Thank you.